Hi friends, welcome back to my new video. Today we are going to discuss about the concept of current. I am Professor S. Kale from Orchid College of Engineering and Technology. So basically we are going to discuss about the current, its direction in the circuit, how current flows, what about role of electrons in the system. Now if you check out at our home, there are many applications where we see the application of the current. In this particular picture there are some of the applications are shown. If you see here is the TV which required an electricity as input. Here there is another lamp which required electricity as input. At the same time some lamps are also available here. So these are generally available application. At the same time at our home we observe that the fan is there, then air conditioning system is there. These are the system which required electricity as a input. Okay, now when we have understood this application of electrical circuit, now we have to go for what is the general electrical circuit. The general electrical circuit is shown over here, which is available in general household battery system. Here if you check out, this is a particular bulb which is used for generation of light. This is the small cell which we observe generally in the watches. So by using this particular cell we are burning this particular lamp. Now how the circuit is get completed, you can see here there is a positive terminal and a negative terminal of that cell or battery we can say, and it is connected by wire to the bulb. So bulb has two terminals. Once again here is one terminal and here is the another terminal, and by using wire it is connected to the bulb. Okay, now if you check out the direction of flow of current, that's quite interesting. In the direction of flow of current, here we have to remember the direction of flow of current and direction of flow of electrons will be the different. Before that you should know that the metal has an electron in that, and because of flow of electron we observe the flow of electricity. Okay, now here if you check out what we have written is the electric current, a flow of electric energy through the circuit. It has shown that flow of electricity through the circuit. If you check out here, this is negative terminal, this is the positive terminal. The electron flow are from a negative terminal to positive terminal. Means if you check out the electron how it flows, electron will be flowing as like this. So this is the direction of flow of the electron, or the white color arrows which we are observing, this is flow of electrons. We know that the electrons are positive negative terminal, and this negative terminal repels the negative terminal of the battery, and that's why it moves like this. Now here one more important thing you have to remember, that the flow of electricity will be opposite to the flow of electron. Means what? If you check out the flow of electricity will be from positive to negative terminal, so it will be moving through the bulb as like this. So the electricity will be moving from positive to negative terminal, whereas the electrons will be flowing from negative to positive terminals. Okay, so this is what a general direction of an electrical system we have checked out. Now what is the circuit inside the bulb that we have to check out? So you can see that, as I told you, bulb has two terminal. One is the here one terminal, here is the other terminal, and inside the bulb we are having the small wires as like this. So this particular part is called as the filament, or the particular wire which generate a light. Why it generate a light? Because it will have a high resistance, and as electricity flows through that, that's why it will be generating a light. Okay, so here you should know how the electricity flows through the bulb. The next point of discussion is the atom. Everything around us which we observe, that is made up of atom. Means if you see any component, it is made up of atom, but this atom we cannot observe by our open eyes. We have to magnify the image, we have to magnify the component, and after magnifying the component we can see that the atoms are present. Generally atom has proton, neutron and electrons. So in this particular figure we have shown what is proton, neutron and electron. This is what called the details of atom. So this is central core part of atom is generally made of neutrons and protons. Here the color codings are given. This is the purple color, this is the red color, and the blue color. So purple colors are neutrons, which are not positive or negative, or we can say it's of neutral charge. Then the protons are positively charged, and electrons are negatively charged. Where we observe proton, you can see in central core part there is a proton which will be positively charged. Electrons are moving around the protons like this in the cells, and that are negatively charged. The central part is also called as a nucleus. Okay, now here we have seen details of atom. Now if I want to flow electricity in a particular component, what we require, the most important is the free electrons. So if free electrons are present in that particular metal or in that particular component, then and then only electricity will be flowing. Otherwise the electricity will not flow. In this particular figure we can see this particular electron, that's what called as free electron, which has came out of the cell of this particular atom. These are bounded electrons, and this is what free electron. So electricity will be taken out, will be flowed because of this particular free electron. So if free electrons are not available in the particular component, particular metal, then it may not be possible to flow of the electricity. Now around us there are two type of material. One is called as a good conductor of electricity. This is a good conductor of electricity, and another is called as insulator. So generally this component can transmit electricity very easily, whereas this component doesn't allow to flow of electricity. Now in this conductors we have written information allows free electrons to move freely throughout the solid. So it allows move the electrons, whereas here limit the movement of electrons, holding them tightly. So this insulator doesn't allow flow of electron, and hence electricity will not be flowing. Now what are the conductors? First is copper, aluminum, gold, silver, iron, bronze. These are metals which is called as good conductor. What is the insulator? Insulators are glass, plastic, rubber, quartz, air, wood, etc. Now both are useful. The conductors are useful and insulators are useful. Now if you check out here the electric wire, in the electric wire the central part is made up of what? A copper conductor, and around that we have provided insulation, and that insulation is made up of what? Plastic. Okay, so this will allow the flow of electricity, but the plastic part will not allow the flow of electricity, which will avoid the shock to the person. Okay, now this is what we have seen. Then I am going to show the simple diagram. In again we can observe that flow of electron and flow of electricity, how it flows. Let's get introduction to this first of all. In this particular figure, what we are observing, this is once again a battery which has, this is a positive terminal, this is a negative terminal. The wires are came here and that are connected to what? The conductor, which is made up of metal. So this conductor which is made up of metal, it will have free electrons present into that, and as it has a free electrons present into that, it will flow the electricity. Okay, now let us see how the direction of flow of electricity and how the direction of flow of electrons are present. This we have already discussed, that the electrons and current, they are flowing opposite to each other. In this particular figure, the red color arrow shows you flow of electricity, whereas the black color arrow shows a flow of electrons. So this arrow, they are coming from a negative terminal. So negative terminal and electron, they are of a negative charge, and as it is negative charge, there will be repulsion occur and the electrons will be flowing in this direction. Whereas if you see the electricity connection will be like this. We have written note here that current flow convection, positive to negative terminal. So how current flows? Current flows from a positive to negative terminal. So here positive to negative terminal. Whereas electron flow, how electron will flow? Negative to positive terminal. So from negative terminal to positive terminal, there will be flow of the electron. So this is what we have discussed about what is current, how current moves, what is the direction of electrons, and what is the direction of current. Thank you very much for listening.